All right, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So, 9:38. Came to help somebody out. Rental office in Manhattan, and I want to make a quick video, but I want to really get to the real topic at hand. But I want to make this clear that tonight I'm a little good, but I had to put somebody in a place recently because somebody was asking. Like I said, I'll make this clear, right? I work for my money. I'm out here every day on the grind trying to get money, and I work for my money. And the one thing I'm not going to do, unless you're my family, or I know you're going to pay me back for my money, pay back the money that I give you. I'm not going to spare you a dime, and I'm not going to spare you a dollar. I think that everybody should work for their money. The way you earn it is by working for it. I don't believe in handouts, and I don't believe in giving people handouts because they got a sad sob story. Because one thing I learned when I worked security, and especially at a shelter, a homeless shelter, is you can help people out who you think needs your help. You can help them out, but eventually those type of people will turn on you and they'll stab you in the back. And I work at a shelter as a supervisor, and I've seen a lot of people be destroyed by those same people that they thought that was grateful for their help. So tonight I was at Popeyes, got some Popeyes on Utica, and this lady was begging for money, typical beggar, and she was asking like, can you spare me a quarter? And I said like, no, I'm not giving you a quarter. How about you give me a quarter? I said, look, I'm not gonna do it. Look, here's the thing. I work for my money. I bust my ass for my money. And I understand it's a quarter, but you never know what I might need with that quarter. And I'm not gonna give it to somebody that because they have a sad sob story. I do not believe in giving money to people with a sad sob story. Like I said, I have a bad past. I'm not perfect, but you will never ever see me put my hand out like a cup or have my hand out saying give me money because I had a fucked up past life. I had a fucked up day. I had a fucked up life. Never a pity party with me. I don't believe in pity parties. People think because, oh, yo, Chris, you go to all this shit. Oh, Chris, you go to all this shit and stuff like that. I don't believe in pity. I'm not pity. I don't want your pity. I don't want your sympathy. You know, I hold my own shit down. I hold my own mental health down. I hold my own accountability down. And so I don't need it and I don't want it. So going forward, I want to make a quick video about this. It's cold as fuck. That's why I put this lady in a place. I say, look, it doesn't matter. Like that quarter, I might need something. You never know. But going forward, I'm gonna make a quick video about the city last parting statements before I go to my house. I am cold as fuck. I underdressed because I had to leave my house and attend this stated meeting that Raul told me about. But God, I didn't know it started at 3 o'clock, like 2:45, and the city yes went through 31-20. And I'll make this clear, right? People like, yo, Chris, yo, why you not like angry and all this shit like that about the city that's going through? And blah, blah, like why you took photos with Sarah K. Lynn, da, da, da. Why you act like that? You know why? Because look, I knew it was going through. I knew that it was going through. To be honest with you, I had no intentions of going out today in City Hall. I had no intention of going in today. The only reason I went out today because Raul told me that shit was going down, and I was home and I was bored and I didn't want to be in my house like a bed potato or a couch potato, and just decided to go out and see what the shit's about. The city yes was been decided that was been decided. Once the committee, people understand that the city council been decided on the city yes when it passed to the committee 4-3-1, right? And what happened was they converted the city yes plan to add the $5 billion initiative that the governor and the mayor is going to deliver to the city to supplement the housing, the 88,000 homes from the 109,000. And they was going to add tenant protections and mainly tenant protections, and a lot of people want tenant protections. If you're a tenant that rents in a old school, low density area that's ran by slumlords like my district, people want those tenant protections, like not being locked out, not being evicted for your apartment in winter months, not being evicted behind your back. Like you leave your house, they evict you. Not when they do illegal evictions, where just because they sue you, the landlord sue your ass, they try to evict you during the lawsuit. There's a lot of things landlords do to evict people, especially people that pay less than market rate. Let's say you live in an apartment building where the average market rate rent in my neighborhood would be like $3,000, like $4,000 a month. If you're paying $1,000 a month, the landlord's not gonna like it, because most likely the landlord's getting money from Section 8 or they're getting money from HUD, and they don't want to pay it. They don't want you there no more. Especially you living like in the more like bigger areas like Manhattan, like Hell's Kitchen or Hudson Yards or Hudson Square or Chelsea or anywhere, and the market rate rent is $10,000 a month, but you're paying $200 a month. They don't want you out the fucking door, because out of church. Because with you paying that amount of money in rent, you're paying they see that you're fucking up their money and you're fucking up their profit potential. So landlords play their dirty games of trying to evict people. And like I said, I see it happen to a lot of people that I know and people that I deal with. They get evicted for no apparent reason. They get litigated too much. It's a lot of things that happens. It's a lot of things that happens in the city, especially if you're a market rated tenant, like you pay for HUD or you're a Section 8. They fuck with you crazy. They get you out the door. So they get their preferred tenants in, their desirables in. Something that I told about little ball clown Riley, like undesirable means a person that pays less than market rate rent. An undesirable means a tenant that pays Section 8. A undesirable means that a tenant pays less than market rate. They pay less than market rate rent, and they want those people out. So at the end of the day, when they added the tenant protections through City for All, that's what happened. Like through City for All, it moved a lot of council members, because it's something that some of these council members do care about, and I know who they are. They do care about with tenant protections, like Sandy Nurse. She actually cares about that. And once they added it into the City of Yes, the plan, they merged the City for All plan for City of Yes. I'm getting some shit to drink. I might get like four fucking sodas. Get like 4 Coca-Colas. People told me don't drink this shit, but I don't care. Right? But yeah, might get 3 shits. But that's what happened. That what happened where with the City for All, with tenant protections and stuff like that. And that's the one thing that moved a lot of councilors, like they want tenant protections with the evictions and stuff. And the marshals fucking people, and the landlord weaponizing the NYPD and sheriffs to kick people out. They want out. Let me get I pay right. How much is $4.50? Shit, it's fucking cold as fuck out here, man. Really cold. $4.50, right? Really, it's just $4.50. So I'm in the store, man. Something to drink. Primo. Drinking spot. $4.50 right there. I am cold. I gotta go over my house and cool my hands and shit. Alright. Alright, so it would came to tenant protections, and that was the 4th point for City for All. That's when it really was the game changer, the checkmate for the people that was for City of Yes, was when they put tenant protections, say like, look, we'll vote for your City of Yes, but you gotta add tenant protections. And tenant protections, that's when a lot of those progressive council members that would have probably abstained, or they probably would have voted no, like Sandy Nurse, said that said like they voted for it because once that came in, it was like a checkmate, and it happened. Today, like I said, I'm not really upset, and like I said, like yo, Chris, you just, I'm not upset because I said I knew it was gonna go through. Everybody knew, everybody in the government like me that know these fucking council members like that and know them from fucking back to front. I knew it was gonna go through. Everybody knew. Everybody, all of us knew it was gonna go through. That's why I didn't really care about when like Natasha Williams was gonna the rally with Paul Graziano and the crew outside of office, stuff like that. Outside of her office, like after the City for All came in. Look, here's the thing, right? After the City for All was merged into the plan, and they completely, I think they took out sorry about that. Thank you, bro. They took out the community input part. They took out they took out community. They carved out community input. They modified the parking minimums, and then they modified the parking minimums, and then they added tenant protections in this stuff, and they added the money. City of Yes was gonna go through, and I said I knew this. I was busy helping people out in the city, all over the city, and what happens is like I know this. People say, "Go, Chris," because I know this stuff. I know this from in and out. I know about intergovernmental politics. Like I know the game where all they do is, like I said, they've been decided, like, all right, if they know that there's a bill they want to get through the city council or the state assembly, and there's certain things that's in the bill that will make them say no, or they might abstain to the bill to the point the bill might die, it'll be killed on the floor, they will go back to the committee and make those last minute changes to the bills before it gets to the committee floor for the vote, before stated or before the session. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not really mad because I'm not, I'm just fucking tired, and I'm not tired, but I'm a little fucking, kitties here. Hey, hold 1 second.